What's going on, guys? I just got done watching Alien Earth Episode 5 titled In Space, No One, ... And of course, that's a play on the original Alien film's tagline of In Space, No One Can Hear You Scream. And the reason it's titled that is because this episode centers around the events of what happened on that spaceship that crash landed on Earth in the first episode. And I was really glad we got an episode like this because in the first episode, you see a moment with the crew on that spaceship and how they've gathered all of these different aliens from around the galaxy. But then you just jump through these flashes of things going crazy on the ship, like a xenomorph attacking people, but they don't explain why that happened. It just crash lands on Earth, and then we go from there with a new set of characters, a xenomorph, these aliens, everything going on with the robots and Weyland and Yutani corporations. So what this episode does is it goes back to the events on that spaceship, and you find out that there was somebody that was intentionally sabotaging the spaceship to make it crash land on Earth, and you find out that he was paid to do this by people on Earth. So I was very excited to get to watch this, to sort of fill in some of the gaps of what we didn't know yet. And now, at this point, it's clear that the Weyland and Yutani corporations, if they're not at war, well, they definitely will be soon. Of course, we get some xenomorph action in this episode, and so that's going to be one of the highlights of the episode for me, and probably every fan of the Alien franchise. But I really love what they're doing with this alien eyeball and how this thing even went toe-to-toe with a xenomorph. Sure, it was inside of a human body at one point, but when the human body gets trashed, the eyeball's just like, maybe I'll try to get inside the xenomorph's eyeball, and so it jumps on the xenomorph. I thought that was really cool, and I like that this thing has so much aggression in it, and I hope that it plays a big part in this series going forward. I guess if there's a negative for this episode is that we didn't get a continuation of any of the characters we've previously been following throughout this series. Like anything going on Earth, well, this episode had nothing to do with it because this was completely an episode of what happened on that ship and why it crash landed on Earth. It's a filler episode, but in my opinion, it's a filler episode in the best way because it's actually filling you in on the events of why this space shuttle crashed and why it's important to know why this space shuttle crashed. I'm looking forward to what they do with the next episode, which actually, as of this recording, drops tonight, so I might be putting up another quick reaction to an Alien episode tonight or tomorrow morning.